Whoa. You kicking it with Q Almighty, man. Jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastards, you know. Long live Lil Pooh, long live Digger, man. Gang, gang.
Nowadays, if it ain't 3500, it ain't exotic. And beefing to get your mama zip like Giuseppe Sonati, cold summer.
All right, so we got Q Almighty jumping off the porch with us finally.
You know what?
Real day one, by the way.
Nah, for real. Since like what? 2013? Yeah. 2013, South by Southwest. For sure.
Boy, you got a good memory, man. I don't remember.
Man, look,
I can't remember these dates.
I remember because look, the reason why I remember that shit so vividly is because I got in before everybody else, security and all. I'm watching, we letting the security in. For real. I'm looking at Future, Dirk, Long Live Doe B. All these people is just walking in and out this motherfucker, just random, just regular. I'm like,
that was a crazy show, man.
What?
Master P.
I never knew Doe B was that big.
Yeah.
I never knew that P had that much of like them many hits back to back to back.
Man.
When CMG came in,
Yep.
Guy came in with the mask, I was like, all that classic memories.
Yep.
Classic.
Nah, definitely,
classic
man.
memories.
Nah.
Long live Lil Pooh.
For sure, man.
For sure.
We gonna talk about Pooh, man.
For
definitely,
sure.
Absolutely, man. So, you got anything else shaking here in Atlanta during this trip, or you just came by to, hang with some folks, bro?
I just came to kick it with fam. I ain't doing nothing else. Y'all, y'all family. That's all I came out for.
Yeah.
I was gonna record, but shit, I can't find no studios right now.
We didn't say you got 2 rooms right in there.
Say less. Shit, say less. We in the
there
bank.
It is.
We in the bank.
Yeah, man. So what's new in BR, man? What's going on out there, bro?
I'm gonna be honest. The same thing is going on in BR that's been going on for the last 29 years of me being living, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's been the same exact thing. Back to back to back bullshit. It's gonna keep going on too.
Why do you say that? Why is it gonna keep going on?
It's gonna keep going on because ain't nobody who gonna be able to stop it. Who gonna be able to stop it? All the OGs and shit, when they get bread, they get out the city and move the fuck on. They not trying to deal with none of these young niggas that's not listening. It's not happening. It's over with.
Yeah.
It's over with. Then everybody who ain't listening got they rod. They finna use they shit. It's over with. What am I listening to this old person? I don't even know if you did all the shit that I heard about in the streets. Yo washed up ass, get out the way. You know what I'm saying? That's how they feel.
Yeah.
They going with they move. They going with what they know. I know what I get out here and do what I do. Old niggas can't tell me nothing. That's how they feel. The youth gonna go with what they know. And what they know is working right now. And as long as it works for right now, that's all they care about. 5, 10 years down the line, they don't care. They're not thinking that far. They're not thinking that far. All the bread that they getting right now, they not thinking about investing nothing.
Yeah.
For what? I'm trying to get them Dior's. I'm trying to get them Crew Grays dropped today. I'm trying to get them. You talking about? I already know, cause I was there. Mm-hmm. I was there with them. I know exactly the mindset. So, same old same.
What do you feel like needs to change then? Like, where do we start? We know it's gonna be a long process
I ain't gonna lie,
to change the culture out there, but
I feel like to change the culture out there, it's gonna either have to be people in my generation gonna have to stop it, because I'm in the middle generation. Like, you got the young, like around like finna leave middle school to like in college. Then you got me, I'm out of college now. So it's that generation, and then it's the 30 and up, or 35 and up. It's a disconnect between them 2 generations. And I feel like for anything to change, it's gonna have to be that middle generation to stop it and be like, look, old niggas, this what y'all need to do. Young niggas, this what y'all need to do. And then I feel like that'll bridge the gap. For sure. Because as of right now, it's a total disconnect between the generations. And it's gonna continue to be that until I feel like we stop it.
yeah.
That's why I be trying to say certain stuff in my music. I be trying to get my little Easter eggs here and there. Trying to give them some game. Some people don't listen though.
Yeah. Yeah, I was even going to ask, what type of influence would you say the music has on the city? We know it's a reflection of what's really going on out there, but it seems like it does add a little more fuel to the fire though also.
What? It ain't nothing but that. That's all it is. That's all the music do. It adds the lighter fluid to the, it's already a bunch of flames everywhere. The whole city. It's over with. This bitch up in flames every day. It's always hot and it's always something new. Every time you go in a barbershop, every time you go into a restaurant, a nail salon, or whatever, you gonna hear about some more bullshit that just happened, that the police trying to catch up on. They late. We on the new bullshit. It's more going on right now. Yeah, it's gonna continue to be like that until my generation stop it, and I don't feel like we gonna stop it either, cause we encouraging the young niggas to do the dumb shit. We encourage them. It's backwards, bro. It's backwards as hell.
Yeah.
It's backwards as hell.
What's kept you in BR all these years then?
Really, it was just college, really. But I just got out that bitch like 2 years ago. Family, my old lady. Shit, if it wasn't for that, bro, I'd be out of there. Cause I promise, like, I feel like that's what's been holding me, you know what I'm saying? Like keeping my career from going crazy. I don't feel like it's nothing but that and me. I feel like them the only things that's holding it back. Cause I know I got my love. I'm low-key manic depressive kind of, like, you know what I'm saying? I get down on myself a lot. So I be feeling like, damn, I shoulda did this, I shoulda did that. And I get so caught up in the shoulda, coulda, woulda that I forget it's still going right now. You know how much shit you can do tomorrow? I'm just so worried about all the yesterdays that I forget. You got a new day to start and finish a lot of shit that you missed on the other days.
Yeah.
While making steps in the future too. You're not just backpedaling, you're making steps towards the future too. I be forgetting about all that. But now I'm retraining myself, you know. Shout out to Derek Grace, unlearn, relearn, unlearn, relearn. I'm trying to do that for real.
What did you study in college?
Well, I went to school immediately for electrical engineering, but then I got out of that and went to mechanical because mechanical got more architecture in it, you know what I'm saying? So it's like architect and electrical together damn near. And then I was just like, fuck engineering all the way, because I felt like I was in that motherfucker for too long, and like my music career starting to, you know, grow, because after like Rip That Bitch 6 and 600 Degrees and all this shit like that, they started going crazy. And then, you know, we linked at the 300 studios and you told me about the Alamo situation. I was like, oh my God, like, why am I still in college? Why am I still in school? I need to be chasing my dream, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of went from engineering to business just so I could get this out the way right fast so I can get to moving around some more. But shit, I still had a job after that, so I still was stuck. It's always something that's gonna have me stuck, and I don't like feeling like that. I don't like feeling like that. Cause I feel like everything that keep me is gonna hold me back from my dream. And you only got a certain amount of time. There's only a window to make it, I feel like. Some people say it's not, you know, for the real writers, the real lyricists. Cause shout out to Westside Gunn and Benny and Conway and all of them for making it in their 30s. You know what I'm saying? It was in their 30s when they made it. 2 Chainz, 30s. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gave me hope for like, maybe it ain't over. You know what I'm saying? Cause I am kind of getting up in age type shit, so. You know, that, and I'm keeping my eyes open to other things. Like, rap ain't the end all be all. Like, bro, I wanna act. I wanna do all type of shit. I don't wanna just be a rapper. I love it with everything in me. Probably one of the only things that kept me from going to the other end. I already told you, I'm manic depressive, so you already know what that could entail. I ain't gotta go into that, so like I say.
What type of acting you trying to get into, man?
Shit,
Can
whatever.
you cry on demand? Not asking you to do it. I just want to know.
Hey, I ain't gonna
You
lie.
want to do some serious roles, or you want to
Man,
stick
I
with the
do-
comedy?
I would do whatever. I would do whatever, I promise you. Cause I'm an everyday person, you know what I'm saying? Everybody every day goes through a roller coaster of emotions.
Yeah.
I'm a regular human being just like everybody else, bro, so I can relate to damn near anything, everything. That's another reason why the shit is called the Big Bad Wolf. You're adjustable. I can adjust to any situation, damn near. We in the hoodest of the hoods. I'm there with you. I'm on the bullshit with you. If we in corporate, I'm there with you, and I'm talking very proper. I know what you know what I'm saying? I know what the hell to do. That's all it is. You're just a master adjuster, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's all it is.
So how do you find that balance between, you know, you were in school, but like working a regular job and doing the music too, man?
I ain't gonna lie. The balance between that shit is really like, it's hard as hell. You really gotta find time to do your thing. It's gonna be hard as hell. It's gonna be hard as hell because you got your 8 hours and then you gotta get some rest. You have to get rest. It's not possible without rest. There is no balance, bro. Now that I'm thinking about it, there is no balance. You really just gotta find time. When you find your free time to do your thing, just take that and go with it. Cause I ain't gonna lie, if you don't have that drive, that self-motivation, ain't nobody gonna get on your ass to do that. You got a job. You, in their mind, you have a stable enough situation to where this dream that you trying to chase, this is just some side hustle shit, or this is just some background noise. That should be, your dream really should be in the front. The job should just be on some shit, just, you know, that should actually be the shadow. You know what I'm saying? That should be the bullshit in the background, or, you know, you should be trying to get rid of that soon, you know, because I don't want to work. Nobody wants to work. That's what COVID did. COVID made sure you knew. Boy, COVID let me know, you don't want to work. I don't want to work. I don't want to work. I ain't saying I'm lazy, because I ain't.
Yeah, you'd rather work on something that you're passionate about.
I would rather work on something I'm passionate about. I would rather work on something that's like, that I really love to do. I don't want to be making another motherfucker some money. I would rather be making myself and my people all the money. Man, I got a family I want to start. You know what I'm saying? You just had your little girl. Mm-hmm. I know you in love with her every day. I want that same thing. I want the house to, you know what I'm saying? All that. I want all of that. And me personally, I know for a fact it's so much stuff that you cannot do with a job. A regular job, it's over with. It's over with. You can try it, but it's gonna have to be something else that you're gonna have to do with that job. Because job is only for maintaining. Job is only for maintaining. And I've seen that in 2-parent households, so you know, I come from a 2-parent household. Both of them was working 2, 3, you know what I'm saying? My pops had like 2, 3 jobs. My mama had a job. Always on the go, here and there. I'm at my grandma's house. And we just maintain it. We maintain it. You know, we ain't never need for nothing. But we want it for damn near everything. And I never knew how much I, like really, like damn. I've been in the same house for going on about 15, 16 years now. What upgrade at? All my homeboys got all the J's. Shit, when my sister came, that only child shit went out the way. That's all the way out the window, so where's all the new shit? Come on now, come on with it. But nah, it's all gravy though. It's all gravy though. My people did their thing. Yeah. They did their thing. But it's like, when my generation, we started just dreaming bigger. I feel like that's all it was. My generation started dreaming way bigger, and we want to change a lot. So the next generation, the generation that we raise, mm-hmm. the ones that's coming after the ones right now, you're gonna see a change. I feel like, for real. Because we raising kids with a completely different mind. It's things that we remember from our parents. Is like, nah. The way that was handled, we want to do that a completely different way. Yeah. You know, I want to give my child the freedom to do damn near whatever they want. I want them to be them. I don't want to rule you by fear. I want to rule you with love. You know what I'm saying? I want to let you blossom into who you already are going to be without me regardless. You know, if I can guide you into that and add in my little pieces of advice, wisdom here and there, mm-hmm. I'll do that too. But nah, everything all good though.
No, that's real.
Yeah.
So how far back does your passion for like making music go? When did you realize, man, this is what I love to do, man?
I was born in 92, so shit, around 96, 97. That was when I just started rapping boom boxes and shit. I'm like 5, 6 years old. Man, when I tell you, I was looking at the back of all my like little Toy Story VCR tapes and shit like that, and I was like, man, I'm like the little format. You know what I'm saying? So I started writing my raps in them My auntie will take my shit in the bathroom, lock herself in there, read them out loud and shit. I'm out there crying, beating on the top. Man, no, don't read my shit out loud. My mom ain't even gonna know I'm in here cussing. But, you know, it go back from way back then, you know what I'm saying? My first 3 CDs I ever bought was shit, Snoop Dogg, Doggy Style, Rakim, and Eric B. Paid in Full. And Spice One, 187.
Oh shit.
And then right after that was Beastie Boys, License to Ill. So I mean, I just was always in the, I love what this is. I know this is a, you know what I'm saying, like rap is the newest genre, so I was just infatuated with everything about it. Like the wordplay, you know, I'm an introvert. I don't really talk a lot. Like even this is, all these lights and all this attention and shit, I'm shy. So the fact that it give you a chance to like articulate your feelings and all that, cause I'm, you know, like I say, manic depressive too, on top of the introvert. So trying to interpret how I really feel while I'm going through life, it helps me. Like music is really a therapy for me. It's a release. I can pull things from myself that I didn't even know was there through music. Through these beats, I can, okay, I know how I feel. Mm-hmm. I know how I feel, especially when I hear certain tones. That's why I love just send me some beats. Or I just go on YouTube and just listen to beats all day long and just try to get in different moods. Try to see how I feel. Because sometimes you wake up and you don't know how you feel at all. I do that all the time.
Yeah. You know, anyone that's ever listened to your music, man, most people get shocked when they hear that you're from BR, just because of your style, man.
That's that battle rap shit, though. That's that battle rap shit. I'm gonna be honest, because that's what I came up doing. Like, shit, what, Skylandville? Skylandville, 9th grade. Yep, that's when I started battle rapping and everything. I had everybody scared like a motherfucker. We had like little, yeah, for real. We had got a little school shit going on here and there, like, nah, that's where it came from. Listening to fucking Dipset, J.R. Writer, and fucking Cam, and Jim, and Jewels, and all them like that, 40 Cats, and, you know, listening to all them, watching Fight Club and shit. Just, you know, anything the first, because I already knew how to rap, but it's like going them extra steps. Like I want to learn how to do all these entendres, and I want to know about all these, like how to make not just these regular ass punchlines that normal people do. Balling like Jordan, balling like Spalding. It's so bullshit and redundant, and everybody gonna say it. Let me see how to approach this shit a different way, because everybody want to rap now, especially right now. But this was back then, where really wasn't. Not too many people was rapping, because you know everybody ain't want the spotlight. But man, damn, I got some shit to say. I got some ways that I feel that don't nobody else feel, and I know if I say it, ain't nobody else gonna say it. Yeah. And especially how I'ma say it. Ain't nobody gonna tell you. Ain't nobody gonna tell you the shit I'm gonna tell you. That's all I can say. Because I could have quoted some shit just now, but I would have been here all day. Like I'd be here all day with shit that I said that you can't do that. I can do that all day long.
So do you write or you just punch in?
I can do both, but I would rather write. Cause I'm a tactician with it. I really do. I carefully plan every last word. And I'm really into word placement too. It's how you place your words. Like that's why even when I do Rip That Bitches and I'm flowing from beat to beat to beat to beat, and it's just seamless, it's because of word placement. I know exactly how to place these words so I don't trip over myself and this, that, and the third. Like music, it's the studying all the greats. Shout out to Biggie and all them, you know what I'm saying? I was a Tupac fan. The hardest Tupac fan, because my grandma, but growing up and learning more about the actual real art of putting words together, Biggie was that dude, and he ain't sell. That's probably why I'm still the job.
So going to the Rip That Bitch series, did you look at it like a challenge the first time you did it? Like, all right, how can
I'm gonna be honest, no. And the reason why is because I'm gonna tell you where the Rip That Bitch came from. Sway. Sway in the morning, 5 Fingers of Death.
Okay, yeah.
You know, he used to bring motherfuckers through the ring. They'll be in the middle of an interview. He'd be like, DJ, you want to drop that beat? Like, God damn, all right. I wasn't even ready to rap, but fuck it, I guess I'm here. Come on, let's do it. And then they'll go through their little yes. But I ain't gonna lie. I took that format and did it my way and actually made it into like a real series of shit. And ever since I started, ain't nobody do it after me, which is how I know for a fact I'm needed out here for real. It's shit that I do that ain't nobody else even finna try to do. You can try, but it's not gonna work for you. I'm telling you, you're gonna have to stop and then wait for the other beat to, no. I'm going through I'm from the very beginning, as soon as the first beat drop to beat number like 6, 7, or 8, I don't give a fuck if it's 6, 7 minutes later, I'm still gonna be rapping. And you're gonna be like, what the fuck? It's gonna be quotables all through that bitch. It's gonna be quotables everywhere through that shit.
So how long does it normally take to write one of those then? Is that something you gotta keep coming back to?
Sometimes I just go from beat to beat. And then I'll stop and then go to the next one and then but sometimes I ain't gonna lie, like Rip That Bitch 6, that's the one everybody love. That bitch got like 230,000 views. Mm-hmm. I feel like I wrote that motherfucker in like 2-3 days. That whole bitch. I think I started writing, I don't know, Friday. I finished around Saturday, recorded it Monday, shot the video like Tuesday or Wednesday. Like that's how I was going back then. Everything was fast. Everything had to be fast because they was on my ass. Like I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes my fans would get on my ass. They'd be, man, where's the music? Like, but I ain't gonna lie. I took a little hiatus for the last 3 years. It's too many deaths. Too many back-to-back deaths. I was depressed as hell. So I wanted to revamp myself too. I ain't want y'all to just know me for just rapping. I want to be known for being an artist. I don't want to just be known for just rapping, because that's the same thing Puff was told Biggie. You just want to be known as a mixtape rapper. I'm not a Rip That Bitch rapper. I'm not a set the camera up in front of my face and just rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause that's what motherfuckers was starting to know me for, cause that's all I was doing. But this is another way for me to release too. I'm still in the back creating. Like I still got I got so many albums worth of music. It wasn't ready. It wasn't ready. That wasn't me. Like I don't want to just put this out and be like, that's me. You know what I'm saying? Like when I put the Big Bad Whip out, I was like, I feel like that's close. It's close. It ain't where I want to be all the way, but it's close. Yeah. It's close, cause I'm starting to get to that point where, okay, I got my little catchy hooks, I'm finding my little vibes, I'm letting the beat breathe, I'm talking my shit, I'm unapologetic, you know, I'm dropping my gems. I got comfortable. That's what I was trying to get to, that comfortable. I'm in my element now.
Yeah.
That's what I was waiting on.
How long did you work on this album for then?
I worked on it my whole hiatus. So the whole time between Rip That Bitch 7 and when I dropped The Devil Made Me Do It, I probably did this album 4 times.
Really?
I did this album 4 times. First time I scrapped it. Like, I hate this bitch. It's terrible. And I was in love with the music while I was making it. But when I sat back and listened to it afterwards, and I was like, I'm finna go give it to, cause there's a certain amount of people that I let listen to my shit before I let everybody else hear it. I let them hear it, they was fucking with it. I ain't like the reaction. Scrap, I'm doing it again. All the way from the front. Did it again. Second time, I was like, okay, it's close. Still ain't him though, cause it ain't no videos that I wanna do. It's not something that I'm excited to go out here and shoot videos to. It's something excited that I like. That ain't him yet. Then I did it a 3rd time. Now I'm starting to like incorporate new shit. Okay, I like these new jiggy vibes. All right, bet. I'm in the paint. I finally got what I want. I did it again because I like in the middle of recording all them records, that third time, I was like, I'm saying too much. And what I mean by saying too much, like sometimes I get so into me trying to tell my story so much that I'm giving specific details. I'm like, oh hell no, I'm saying way too much. I'm tripping in this bitch, actually. I'm breaking a whole lot of codes that I was raised on. Like, you giving way too much info. Tripping. So the next time, I feel like 20 songs, cause I think I record, as far as like the whole Big Bad Wolf process, I feel like I recorded like over 110, 120 songs. So them last 20 or 30, that's what I picked them last 10 from.
How's the feedback been? We know fans were waiting and waiting and waiting. So what are they saying since they heard it?
I mean, they love that motherfucker, but to me, it's the, like, cause you won't always get them, I like this line, I like when you did this, boy, when you did the, I'm gonna get that all day long. It's the people that call me crying now. That's what I want. It's the people that call me crying with real life. When this happened, I immediately thought of this song, and it brought me back to life, type shit. Like, I felt exactly how you felt in that moment when you said this, that, and the third. And when they, man, I'm telling you, it's a completely different feeling from everything else that I ever did. And I feel like that's what's making me a real artist now. You know what I'm saying? At first, I was being validated by just bars, just shit that I would be saying that motherfucker, be like, damn, that shit was, man, when you said, can't get a second light, but you can get a second gun charge, and hoes love red niggas, what I need a tan for, and you say all this crap. I get that all day long from people that I have never met in my life. But when it's the, when it's the fresh out of deep depression right back in my bag, I can't let nothing hold me back. That was real. I really was going through a suicidal moment at that point. Like, I was having thoughts. I shook myself back with that song. That song was my suicidal prevention song. How Long Will Lay Mormon was my grandmother's favorite Tupac song. Another suicidal prevention song. Kinda Let Me Down was my reason. That was really just me putting everything on the table. All the shit that I wanted to say for so long that I held in. I held everything in. I'm not holding nothing in no more, bro. I feel like the window of time for me to be holding everything, get this shit over with, man. I would rather get everything off my chest while I still got my jersey on. I don't want to take the jersey off of rapping and be like, I still got shit to say though. Not no more. And then when I'm doing it, I'm unapologetic about it. I hear everybody feedback or what. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm doing what I want to do from now on. Point blank period. That's the mindset I was in at that point. That's what the Big Bad with the growl and the fuck all y'all. And you gonna respect it. Point blank period, because I'm not accepting nothing else.
So what does it mean for you when you know the fans call you and you get those type of messages of how much it touches them, man?
I love that shit. I love that shit. That's what keep me going. Cause I think about quitting every week. I'm gonna be honest. Until I get that motherfucking check, I'm gonna think about fuck rap every week, Jack. You know, like me being the rap god, and I cannot stop making music though. I can say I quit every week. I'm still gonna rap because it's my therapy. It's my therapy. Between my old lady, bro, being like we chop it up. That's my life coach. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's my life coach. We get to running it all day long. But when I'm by myself and I need the pick-me-ups and I ain't there to hear her voice or whatever, it be the music. Whether I'm listening to myself or I'm creating it. Cause some stuff I be like, and I ain't gonna lie, another thing that keep me going with it is I should have said this. It's a whole lot of I should have said this instead of this. So now let me go make a new song and put that shit in there.
Yeah.
And, you know, it'd be a lot of that. I ain't gonna lie.
For sure. What was up with this back and forth between you and Akeem Ali earlier this year?
Oh shit. All right, y'all just interviewed Be Real. Shout out to Be Real,
Shout
that's
out
my
to Be
dog. Be Real had mentioned me when he first started the first one, and he was like, "You got 48 hours." I was like, "Man, you on bullshit." You on the bullshit I like though, cause this is back to my roots.
Yeah.
When Akeem put that hoodie on, he was like, "Fuck the Kim and Casanova shit. Let's get the rapping." Like, man, you know who you talking to? He wasn't even talking specifically to me or nothing. But as soon as Be Real put that batter in my back, man, I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just write a verse right fast. Let me go ahead." And for anybody who ever feel like that man got me in any way, shape, form, or fashion, I don't give a damn what nobody say. From the first line of that bitch to the last line of that bitch, I'm punching that hoe down. Boy, I can't, you know I fuck with you. We FaceTime, we done talked a couple times. My boy, I got you. I'ma keep it all the way. I got you, bro. From the first line of that bitch, I'm punching out the gate. Out the gate. It was back to back. And I don't care if you don't understand them. That's another thing. I don't care if you don't understand all my shit. Cause when you go back, when I'm out of here, and when you go back and retrace your steps, cause that's what everybody love to do. Everybody giving Dolph his flowers now. Mm-hmm. That man was the sickest when he was here. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna get that same thing. I know it. It's gonna happen after I'm gone. So when you rewind and you like, damn, that nigga was saying, yeah, when your mind catches up to where my mind is, you gonna notice I've been the sickest for years, over a decade. I've been doing this shit. It's a reason why Lil Pooh had, come here, you little bro. Let me put you on songs with such and such. And I was just a regular little dirty dude from Baton Rouge. I'm just from Glen Oaks. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody know me. But Pooh was like, nah, you gonna be that dude. You gonna be that dude. So it's a reason. It's a reason for it. I ain't gonna lie. But me and the King, we traded our little balls back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Dope, I ain't gonna lie. He a solid one. He a real one. We gonna get some shit in. We got something in the works. I ain't gonna say too much. We got something in the works though. I'll say that.
That's gonna be dope right there.
Hell yeah. Cause we both love this shit the same way. That's why that's exactly the reply when he hit me up and was like, man, I was like, nah, I know you love this shit like I do. You love rapping just like I do. Cause if I had the light that you had too, I would be doing the same thing. Man, fuck all this light shit. Let's come in the dark. Right fast. Come holler at me over here. Put this hoodie on right fast. Let me holler at you. You know what I'm talking about? Let's get dirty right fast. That's me. Yeah. I love the sport of this shit. Like but that's something that I had to, you gotta get out of the loving the sport of this shit if you wanna make hits. You gotta make jingles to make the hits. I got them too though. Don't trip. I got the little simple catchy hooks, bro. Don't worry, don't trip. Don't trip. I got the shit to make your people head bob and all that. We ain't gotta get into the science. Everything ain't gotta be all technical. Yeah. Not all the time.
Yeah, so go ahead and just speak on that relationship with you and Pooh, man.
Man, that's my fucking dog. We met at South by Southwest, 2013. Thanks to DJ Dow Jones. Dow Jones was the first person to ever pick up the first Rip That Bitch. He sent it to Dirty Glove Dre. Dirty Glove Dre invited me to South by Southwest 2013 in Austin with y'all. And we met at Nice Kicks. I'm literally had just dapped up. Bun B took a picture with Talib Kweli, turned to the right, they go Dow Jones and Pooh. And it's like ever since we met each other, like that first time he was telling me about lines and shit that I said in the first Rip That Bitch, I'm like, I just was rapping. In my head, like I just was rapping. But he was like, nah, we got the studio tonight. Come to the studio. Pull up to a motel. I'm like, man, I ain't know motherfuckers was setting up studios and motels like this for real. I knew motherfuckers was on the road, but like, I don't know. But he had me in that bitch all night. I'm smoking in front pops. It's the first time I did that one. Ooh, I ain't gonna lie. He turned me up. I ain't gonna lie. Pooh turned me up. Pooh turned me up. Pooh turned me up. He gave me that. He gave me the validation that motherfuckers outside of my circle and my jurisdiction. Cause everybody where I was at, they was like, boy, you is the Lil Wayne of this bitch. You the Lil Wayne of Baton Rouge. They was always calling me. It's like, he from Dallas. He speaks a completely different language from me, in my mind. Mm-hmm. So when he gave me that validation, like, nah, bro, you got it. You got it. Everything about the it. It ain't just the music. It's the look. It's everything. You got it. Just go with it. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie. Man, me and Pooh, that motherfucker slept on my couch. That man ate up. I'm talking about. That's my dog. I love Pooh, dog. I miss my dog, for real. That's because he really believed in me. Like, that was one of the first people to really believe. For real. He was willing to put me in them rooms with Jose. He was willing to put me in them rooms with Pablo Juan. He was willing to put me in the rooms with the other Q. Fuck, I didn't even know they had another Q until I was in the room with him. Like, this way before OG Bobby Johnson and all that. I didn't even know there was another. Like, I heard the song he had with the Migos and shit. Okay, I heard it, but I didn't know his name was Q. And I'm like, damn, my name ain't Q. So how the fuck you gonna have two? Come on, Pooh. You got a song Q featuring Q and Q. Like, who is who? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was another reason why I had changed my name from Q to Q the Truth. Q the Truth was my Twitter name. Yeah. But then I went from Q the Truth to Q Almighty because I was on my rap guy shit and just was like, every time you type in Q the Truth, a bunch of Trader Truth shit gonna come up.
Really?
Over with. Q Almighty. Fuck around with y'all.
Yeah, long live Pooh, man.
For
we miss
real.
him every day, man.
Nah,
he was one of the realest people you're ever gonna meet, man.
Thank you, Pooh, for letting me meet Zorilla before he died too. At Mouse Studio. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Cause other than that, bro, I probably would have never met him. I always heard about him, like, especially with Nussi being my cousin and shit like that. I always used to hear about him, but I never had met him. And the crazy part, behind the scenes, years later, Zoe's brother gets my cousin pregnant. Now I got a little cousin, and now Zoe, I found out his sons like my music too. So he grabbing my phone. Wild. Yeah, he grabbing my phone like, hey, pull up this song. I like this song by you. You got games on your phone? Give me some money. This, that, the thing. Like, I was like, man, he looked just like Zoe too. That's crazy. Like, man, that shit crazy, bro. It's so many stories. Shout out to Zip too.
Crazy ass song.
Pooh made me think about Zip. Yeah. That's my dog.
For sure, man. So 2022, Q. What are you planning, man? Do you even set goals at this point? Like,
I'm gonna be honest. At this point, cause I never had a full year of just back to back dropping. And that's what everybody try to get on my ass about, like the consistency part. I gotta get more consistent. And I know for a fact 2022, I'm finna be consistent as hell. Finna start some shit next week with Wolf Wednesdays.
Okay.
Every Wednesday. I kinda wanna do some other shit too. I'm gonna try to do 2 every week. I wanna do 2 every week, cause that's how much music I got. And that's how much music I'm currently writing too. So I wanna do 2 a week. I wanna be in the studio every week, cause normally I go weeks and months and all that type shit without going to the studio, but I still got hella music. Like, even when I don't go to the yo, I'm still writing. But this year, 2022, I'm getting all my business right, because I know 99% of the artists out there, especially if you indie, you ain't got your business right all the way. A lot of people don't want to talk about that, but you don't. You don't, bro. So much stuff that I don't know about music, and I didn't know that I didn't know it.
You're always gonna be learning, man.
I know, but I really thought I knew some shit. I really did. I thought I knew, I thought I had my little business shit together, but I really don't. But I ain't afraid to say I got a lot of shit to work on. I ain't afraid to say I got a lot of shit to work on. I'm open to everything too. I'm open to damn near everything. Cause I really wanna make it not just for me. It's people behind me that I want, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna say people behind me, these people that's with me. Fuck the behind me part, cause it ain't no I'm in the front and they in the back. No, we all together. It's people that I want to bring with me when I go. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if these people will get the light on their own because they not, you know, everybody feel like I got the traction. And I feel like I don't. I'm just me being honest. I feel like I'm a brand new artist completely. I feel like I'm starting from square one, me personally. But everybody was like, nah, you got a foundation. I'm like, I don't care about it. I might have it, but I don't care about it. I want to recreate all of this. Yeah, I want to start all the way from square one and do this shit how I should have did it the first time. That's where I want to go, 2022. That's where I want to go. I want to start all the way over. That's why I treated the Big Bad Wolf like a demo. Like remember when Future was on the end of Kodak, on the end of Codeine Crazy, and it was like, I'm treating this shit like a demo. That's exactly what this is. The Big Bad Wolf was like a demo. I want to reintroduce you to who you thought I was. You ain't really know me like you thought you did. You ain't know me like you thought you did. Even when you thought you knew me as a little kid, that little bad motherfucker with the gap that was running around with the little ball fade, the part in the middle, yeah, you didn't know him either, because he didn't know himself. I'm just really starting to learn myself without all the shit that my people put me on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you'll be raised into certain shit. I'm learning who I am without all of that. Like who I am just all the way on my own, by myself. I know who I am now. I'm comfortable in it too. I'm fine with you not being whatever with me. It's cool, I ain't tripping. And everybody not gonna like you. That's something else I had to learn. Everybody not gonna like everything you do. I used to always try to do shit to make sure they nobody had nothing bad to say about me. Nah, I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
That's a great space to be in, man, for sure, man.
And that's another reason why I say I always do give Starlito his credit. For real. Cause he one of the ones, bro. He one of the ones who, when he started that Insomnia Addict shit, and he started that documentary, I was about to say, man, I got so much further in life by just not giving a fuck. When I heard that switched everything. It's a couple people that's like that for me though. Starlito, Big Crit, all of them. But the reason why I brought Starlito up is because I want him to get on Thuggin', bro. Thuggin' is the number 5 on Big Bad Wolf. Lil Booby produced it. Lil Booby was the same motherfucker that did Catch It for Babyface Ray.
Okay, yeah.
Man, we linked through Instagram after the Akeem Ali shit. He was like, bro, you hard. I ain't even know he had produced for nobody. For real, I ain't know nothing about nothing, you know. I knew he was a producer though, cause my homeboy was telling me, but I didn't know what he produced and who he produced for. But when he sent me that beat, I was like, yeah, I know exactly what I'm finna do to this. And I already had the song, but I just redid it to that beat. I was like, nah, this the one I want Lito on. I'm gonna do it myself, but I want Lito on this bitch because it encapsulated everything that I said, like I'm owning who I am now and I don't give a fuck. I'm telling you, that whole Insomnia Addict run that he had, I was on that same shit. Like he literally was talking from exactly how we was living at that time. Everything that he said, everything that Starlito said in Insomnia Addict, we was doing all that shit. We was doing all that shit. Shout out to Big B. We was doing all that shit. And he kind of gave me a blueprint of how to keep going through this shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna cap. Cause like I said, I can't, you know, it's a lot of Baton Rouge rappers that you could tell I don't listen to a lot of Baton Rouge music. You can tell. You can just listen to my music and tell, oh, he don't listen to a lot of BR shit. He don't. I don't. And it's not that we have bad Baton Rouge rappers or nothing like that. I just don't want to sound like nobody else from where I'm at. And that's not saying that I sound like anybody else, period. But I just don't want to sound like nobody else in my circumference. It's over with.
All right, Q, you want to give any shout outs before we wrap it up here, man?
Shit, I want to shout out to everybody who didn't shout me out when they came up here and you maybe my bad. Man, shout out to all my people. Y'all know I love y'all. All my family, my mama, my dad, and my sister. Shit, she changed my life. Shout out to my old lady. She changed my life, my way of thinking. She rewired my brain. All my little cousins, presidential for sure. My name Rob, Spliff, Cash Flow, Jay, Brando, Ty, all y'all know. Y'all know what's in. Shit. Shout out to Lil Pooh. Long live Decky. I still have not cried yet. It's hurting me that I haven't cried for them yet. It's another thing that I deal with. I have not cried for Decky and Pooh yet, bro. And I don't want to get so desensitized to where I don't feel, because that's what a lot of death did, make you deal with. It desensitizes you. You get numb to it after a while. I got damn near 100 dead homies. For real. I done got desensitized to this shit and I don't like it. It hurt me. I don't like it. But back to the shout outs, my bad. Yeah, shout out to everybody, bro. I really just, I want to make it in this shit. I want to make it. And I want 2022 to be that year that I do. Because I'm finna put in a lot of work. This Instagram algorithm that messed everything up. I'm getting way less views and traction than I did, but I ain't tripping. I'm gonna work through all that. Finna get my promotion game right, my marketing game right, get my publishing right. I'm finna get everything right. Everything that I was missing, 2022, I'm finna do all of that. Because I feel like I'm behind. But everybody else is like, nah, you straight. Just keep going. So I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going, for sure. But, shout out to Neff, Peasy, them my dogs. My nigga Ken, Teflon Twan. Everybody from the Bay, y'all know I love y'all. There's a lot of Caesar Gemini, shit, Cider Baby, fucking 2K Baby. Everybody that done hit me up and told me that I was hard, I appreciate and I love every last one of y'all from the bottom of my heart, because that's what keeps me going every day. Whether I'm rapping or not, because you fucked with me. And I thought wasn't nobody fucking with me. Real talk. I thought wasn't nobody fucking with me. I was like, man, it's either people scared or they don't know how to fuck with me. Man, I'm normal. I'm regular just like everybody else. Just talk to me, holler at me. Hey, my number ain't never changed since I was in 8th grade. Like, for real. Everything about me is the exact same, damn near. You know what I'm saying? I just stand on my shit now. At first I wasn't standing on it. Now I'm standing on it. I'm standing on everything that I say now. For sure. Long live Lil Pooh, long live Decky. Love y'all to death. Long live my cousin Nussy, bro. Cause if it wasn't for Nuss, I wouldn't be rapping at all. I wouldn't be rapping at all. Cause Pops ain't want me to rap. Pops ain't want me to rap. I was a basketball player, bro. I played AAU. If it wasn't for Nussy hearing through the grapevine, through one of his people, man, your little cousin out here doing X, Y, and Z. It's way too early for him to be doing all that. He 12. And he came to me on my 12th birthday like, bro, what you want to do? I want to rap. I got a studio. He gave me my first beat. He was my first feature. He put my shit out. He promoted it. He jumped on 6 or 7 songs on my first project, everything. Like, Nussy was my introduction. He was the reason. He was the main reason for all of this. And he was misunderstood for sure. And Yeah, y'all know what's down. Y'all know what's down.
Nowadays, if it ain't 3500, it ain't exotic. And beefing to get your mama zip like Giuseppe Sonati. Cold summer, Ace Hood and Chris Brown go from body